I started my life around this park, and I ran up and down that creek, and we'd dam it up and get tadpoles and pollywogs, and it was, it was just a way of life.
We have a lot of friends in the neighborhood, just down the street and right all around us, and the kids have friends. Our girls babysit, and there are a lot of babysitting opportunities in the neighborhood. It's got everything that we could ever want. We love living in Midtown.
What I love about the location and the location of where we live here in Midtown is just the convenience for our kids' schools, for my office, for our church, again, the neighborhood kids, all the other activities. Most everything we do is in this area. I rarely make trips outside of the area.
And it's also very convenient to anything we want to do. If we want to go downtown, for me, for work, it's obviously very convenient. And to be this close to work and have 4.5 acres of privacy is unthinkable up north.
We really wanted to be somewhere where we felt like our kids could get a good education with the school system. Public school system in this area is really good, and just the environment. I mean, it's a diverse community, and people are very friendly. So once you come here, you kind of just, feel like you're at home already.
I've lived in Columbus my whole life, and up in Green Island, up north. And then after we got married, we moved back here and moved to Midtown because it was where the young people were, and we have just enjoyed it so much. The shopping and the restaurants, and there's just so much charm and character in this area.
Well, I like Lake Bottom quite a bit too. I particularly like Saturdays in the spring for Pete's Little League. It's the best Little League group in town, and it's a lot of fun to go down there. But I've also liked Midtown because it's so close to downtown, and especially the new downtown, Uptown, because of all the great improvements it's made over the last few years.
It's definitely a peace of mind when you come home, not necessarily being so close to Post. Get a place to unwind. You have the park here, so it's good to go jogging instead of having to run a Post a lot, and just a different environment. And like you said, it's good for the kids to see other places that Columbus has to offer other than just being on a military installation all the time.
We chose to live in Midtown because I grew up in Overlook, and Ellie is now the 4th generation to live in Midtown and in Overlook. And we just wanted to come back to Midtown. We wanted a place that was a neighborhood, that had sidewalks, that you had neighbors, they knew who you were, they looked after you.
Being at Fort Benning, one thing that's kind of important is being able to get there quickly a lot. And that's what's great about Midtown is 15 minutes from door to door from here to my work. And as a matter of fact, it's 15 minutes pretty much anywhere in the city from here, so it's extremely convenient.
We feel very safe. Our kids ride their bikes, we walk, we do everything in our neighborhood, and we've never had a problem. It's been great for us.
One of the greatest things this neighborhood has done is every year we have a Christmas ramble. Many of our neighbors go from one home to another home and visit and we've really gotten to know each other. And the best part is that we really look out for each other.
One of the best things about growing up in Overlook was riding our bikes to our friends' houses. It's an open door policy with our parents. You could just walk into the kitchen and start talking to everybody, which I still do today.
It's a comfortable, welcoming neighborhood. We've got great neighbors. We can run at the park or take the kids to the playground and play. We were trick-or-treating a couple of years ago, and there was a football game going on that he wanted to watch. And we knock on the door, and our neighbors let us in. We had not met these people before, just let us in to come watch the end of the game just because they recognized Bulldog fans.
I was really missing the game at that point.
Yeah.
So.
They lost, but that's okay because we made some good friends.
I remember my mother and father talking about when this was a lake, and they would catch a taxi, or rather a streetcar from downtown out here and go canoeing. And about the time I was born, they drained it and we got the Lake Bottom Park.
I love Midtown. Yay!